Who has had the greatest influence on you? For some people, their mom or dad comes to mind. However, for me, it's a family member who has had a huge impact on my life. Several people have taught me a lot of life lessons, but no one has as much as this special man. There have been many people come and go throughout my life, however, I know this man will always be there for me. He holds a very special place in my heart, and today I would like to pay tribute to Mr. John Malouf, my grandfather, who I call Jiddu. Jiddu is Arabic for grandfather, and my Jiddu is the epitome of generosity, being helpful, and showing concern for others as he displays this in his everyday life. My grandfather is an excellent role model to his 7 grandchildren. His example of generosity is far more than anyone else's. I remember when I was little, I would always go to his house in Plymouth. Next to his bed there was a drawer, and it was filled with candy. My favorite was when he had juicy fruit gum and almond joys. My mom always told me to take only one piece, but my Jiddu always snuck me some extra when she left the room. He also has a jar of lollipops in the pantry, and I always take them since lollipops are my favorite. We would go on walks to the waterfront to get ice cream, and when I was little I would ride on the back of his wheelchair when I got tired. He is such a family guy that whenever we are at his house on Sundays, he will take all the grandchildren to Friendly's for dinner. He also always brings me to the mall since he knows Chinese food's my favorite, and he brings me shopping. Not only is he generous with physical things, but also with his time. When I was little, I played basketball, and he was always at my games. Since I was 3, he has come to every dance recital I've had, no matter what. Knowing that he'll always be out in the audience watching me dance makes me smile on stage and gives me the courage to continue with my passion. My Jiddu was not only helpful to my family, but also to his students as a teacher. He worked at the Boston Industrial School for Crippled Children for several years to inspire children with disabilities that they still can do what they want. Jiddu also played basketball on 2 crutches. This inspired the children he taught to also play basketball. He served as a woodworking teacher, and he was also a basketball coach for children in wheelchairs when he was still very young. He was team captain and best player on the team when he was just 17 years old and had a 14.6 average. This is pretty amazing in my book. Jiddu puts everyone else first and has concern for others. My Jiddu is always the first person to call me on my birthday. He is always the first person to tell me how proud of me he is. When I get good report cards, I'm always so eager to tell him because I know how happy he gets to know that I work hard in school and get good grades. My Jiddu has taught me many things. He has taught me how to have class and how to act like a lady. He also tells me to follow my dreams, even if someone else is not happy with it. I hope you have seen what a truly unique and wonderful man my Jiddu is. My Jiddu and I have a relationship like no other grandfather and granddaughter have, and I am so thankful to have him in my life. My Jiddu inspires me to follow my dreams and to be the best I can be. The memories he has given me are irreplaceable. The reflection on the positive impact and contributions to my life and the lives of others is huge. I am so grateful to have learned how to be generous, helpful, and how to show concern for others, and I know I will be able to take it into the future as I follow his example.